WatchMaestro fan, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about 3 of my favorite picks of watches you can buy for around $15,000 US. And I'm going to take you through why I've picked those particular watches. So let's get straight into it. Firstly, how can you talk about a watch collection without talking about the Datejust? But not any Datejust. This is the Datejust Wimbledon edition. So this one is considered a little bit of a collector's item because it's not as common as the other Datejusts. And it comes in a variety of different combinations. So you can get the fluted dial, the fluted bezel, like here, as well as the smooth bezel. You can get it in the Jubilee bracelet, as well as the oyster bracelet. You can also get it in the two-tone. Personally, I love the fluted bezel in combination with the Jubilee bracelet. That's my favorite combination, which happens to be this one. Now, Rolex and the sport of tennis have had quite a long-standing partnership together, and Rolex has been the official timekeeper for tennis for quite some time. So it's a fitting partnership to have Rolex have a Wimbledon edition watch. And I think, in fact, Roger Federer himself wore this watch when he won his, I think, his 7th or 8th Grand Slam at Wimbledon. So the dial is a nice slate grey dial, and the numbers are Roman numerals, black in color with a green outline, which is a bit of an homage to the green grass of the tennis courts, right? Now, let's get on to the second one, probably the watch that needs no introduction. And we are talking about the Rolex Submariner. I mean, this is one of those watches I think every man should have. And the reason is very simple. It's a nice, rugged tool watch that you can basically go to war with this. Nothing will happen. It's made really solid, really sturdy. Again, kind of like the Datejust. It's the type of watch you can wear out in a formal occasion. You can also wear it out to more casual occasions. Even though it is considered a tool watch and it is more rugged in its feel and in its build, it still does look very good if you want to wear a suit, if you want to wear a button-up shirt, or anything like that. Now, just like the Wimbledon, it's also a 41mm dial, but it looks a little bit smaller. It wears a little bit smaller, which I really like. And the beauty of this one is you can actually adjust the size of the strap very easily through the glide feature that is built into the watch itself. So for whatever reason, if you feel like you need to make an adjustment to the wrist, you can do it very easily. And fits really nice on the wrist, sits really nice on the wrist, looks really nice on the wrist, and you just absolutely can't fault it in any way. Rolex has done a really good job with this. This has been around for ages and will continue to be around for ages. Obviously, there are the different types and colors that we get with the Submariner, such as the Hulk, such as the Starbucks, Kermit, you name it. But this black one is one that I think anybody who wants to go for a Rolex and likes a little bit more of a rugged look should go for. Finally, this is the watch that is heavily underappreciated. Not only that, you can spend your $15,000 on this and come back with quite a bit of change. And I'm talking about the Cartier Santos. The Cartier Santos is perfection in terms of design, in my opinion. It is very standout. It's got the square design that is it's the trademark of Cartier, really. I believe they were the first one to come out with the square design, especially with the exposed screws around the bezel and also the exposed screws around the bracelet. Now, I probably would pick this one out of all 3, and that's likely because I already own Rolex. So I understand most people wanting to get into watches, they'll probably go for a Rolex for obvious reasons, for good reasons, for understandable reasons. But me personally, I have a little bit of a soft spot for the Cartier, and I think it's heavily underappreciated. It's a thin watch, wears really nice, looks really nice, and the design of it is just beautiful. It's unlike any of the other ones here. So those are my 3 picks from all the beautiful watches that we have here at WatchMaestro. And you let us know in the comments below, which one would you pick out of these 3? Or would you pick something else entirely? Until next time.